So, I've just found out that the first presumptive case of the novel coronavirus has been identified here in New Brunswick. New Brunswick's Chief Medical Officer, Jennifer Russell, held an emergency press conference this afternoon, Wednesday, and announced that, as I said, the first presumptive case of the novel coronavirus has been identified. Russell went on to further state that the patient was between the ages of 50 and 60, and she became minimally symptomatic after traveling to France. And a lot of the cases now are people just being minimally symptomatic and then finding out that they do actually have this. So that goes on to, and then she went on to say, actually Tom Hanks just was identified as also having, I think him and his wife have both tested positive for the novel coronavirus as well. She's been in self-isolation after leaving the hospital. Her lab samples were sent to Winnipeg from Moncton, and they sent them to the Winnipeg laboratory for confirmation. When this lady did travel to the hospital after she suspected she may have contracted the coronavirus, she phoned ahead, and they were aware of her symptoms and took proper precautions when receiving her, and she was assessed and isolated while at the hospital. She was tested, treated, and sent home to an undisclosed southeastern town in New Brunswick. They don't want to release the exact town that she lives in for, for obvious reasons. Russell, public safety measures have also taken place to prevent any possible further spread of the virus. They're reaching out to any potential people that may have come into contact with this woman, and asking them to self-isolate for 14 days, or to, come forward and, if they have any symptoms, to, do the exact same thing, call ahead to emerge, or call 811 and make sure that you make them aware of your condition before they receive you, so they can take proper precautions. So that's pretty scary to finally see that it's something that's occurring here this close to home. I felt all along that it was eventually going to make it here, and now that it's finally here, I'm worried. But I guess if everybody stays vigilant and does what they're supposed to do, perhaps it won't get as bad as it has in other countries. But I guess that remains to be seen. So I guess I'll update with any further stuff that comes out about this. Thanks.